Dear students, welcome back to ACE Commerce with Dr. Alice Mani. We are back with Financial Management, Module 5. So, in this module, I am going to explain Financial Management versus Wealth Maximization. We have learned the concept of Profit Maximization in Module 3, learned the concepts of Wealth Maximization in Module 4. Now, we have to say that whether financial management or wealth maximization should be the ultimate objective of financial management. That is what we are going to check in this module. That is financial management versus wealth maximization, which we have to suggest for a company as the objective of financial management. Let us go into the details. So in this module, what all I am going to cover? Profit maximization versus wealth maximization. Arguments against profit maximization. Arguments for wealth maximization, and I will conclude. So this will be the structure of or the design of this module. Now if you see this diagram, we can see that if it's a balance, it has to equally balance. One side you can see the profit, one side it should be ethics, sustainability. So in the given diagram, if you see that it's not balancing, you can see that profit is down and the other side it is showing quality or the ethics, sustainability, it is up. That means it's not balanced. So we have to see that the short-term gains and long-term sustainability. Short-term gains. This should lead to long-term sustainability. That meaning, whenever the objective of financial management is defined, we have to see that short-term gain will lead to long-term sustainability. That should be the ultimate objective of financial management. In this view, we are going to deal this topic in detail. I am going to give you 5 examples of companies, or I am going to list 5 companies where they have not looked at the wealth maximization objective. That meaning, it was not balancing. What all profit they made, it was not balancing with their sustainable growth. First company I am going to explain is the Volkswagen emission scandal. Second is the Nestle baby formula controversy. And third is Boeing 737 MAX crisis. And fourth is McDonald's health criticism. The meat they use or the burger they use, the health criticism. Then Facebook, now it's the vendor and it's known as, and its controversy was for the privacy issues, sharing the details of the account holders. So these are the bad examples of companies which have not looked into wealth maximization objective, where the balance is not, if you see the balance, it is not matching. The profit is going at a higher side and the other side, sustainability and ethical practices are going up. That means it's not balancing. This is not a good practice. So what should be the good practice? That we will see. Now if you see, we are starting with the profit maximization. So profit maximization, as I suggested or I told earlier also, it is increasing the profit. Whatever the means, they are not concerned about that. Increase the profit. It will be unethical. They will not be looking at the sustainable aspect. Nothing. However, overcharging the customers or bad business practices, policies, they want to increase the profit. That is the profit maximization objective. That meaning companies are concentrating only on increasing the profit. If you see one example for bad policies, the best example I can give you is Enron. They followed unethical accounting practices. Now what was the effect? They highlighted the profit and it was the biggest scandal in the corporate history and they led to bankruptcy also. So this will be the effect if the companies are looking only at the short-term profits without looking into the long-term gains what the company is going to get. So first criticism for profit maximization, if we take the ambiguity, that is the first criticism, ambiguity. Ambiguity meaning, see the word profit is not explained properly. When you are talking about term profit, whether it is short-term profit, whether it is long-term profit, whether it is profit after tax, whether it is profit before tax, what is the profit? This term profit can be different means, can give different meaning to different people. So the term profit is very vague, it's not clear. So that is the first criticism about profit maximization. So it can lead to different interpretations for different people. When whatever profit for me will not be the profit for another person. So some will say that quarterly profit is better, whereas annual profit is not better. So like that, different connotations. So that is not correct. So this is the first criticism. The term profit is not clearly defined anywhere. Now the second criticism is timing of benefits. Now what do you mean by timing of benefits? If you see this example, two alternatives we are taking. One is alternative A and alternative B. What are the returns for 3 years? First, second and third year. It's totally different. But you have to remember that the total benefits received is same. Imagine you are investing in a machinery. This is the returns what we are going to get. Two machines. Machine A will give the first alternative as return. Machine B will give the second alternative as return. Total is same. So here you have to remember, but there is a difference. That is, first machine is giving 20,000 rupees in the first year, whereas machine B is not giving anything in the first year. Second year both the machines are giving the same amount. Third year, machine A is giving only 25,000, machine B is giving 45,000. The total values are same, that is 75,000. That meaning, if you look at the profit maximization, both the machines are giving 75,000. So that meaning any machine they can select, but there is a difference in the timing of benefits. That is, first machine is preferred here because first machine after investing the first year itself 20,000 returns we are getting. So that is a better option compared to alternative B. Timing of benefits, the limitation is that we are looking at the total value. We are not looking at the timing when it's received. So that is another limitation of profit maximization. We are not considering the time value of money because the better principle. Imagine if this value is 75,000 and if it's 95,000, machine B would have selected because the better principle is followed in profit maximization. Okay, then if you look at the alternative or the criticisms from this angle, time value is not considered because the better principle is considered. So that if you are looking at the actual objective of financial management, the clear definition of profit should be there, and then we have to remember time value of money should be considered, and because the better principle is not the correct principle. Now the third criticism is it overlooks the quality aspects of benefits. Now what do you mean by quality aspects? There are different ways of making profit, but how you spend the profit is important. You can utilize for corporate social responsibility. You can utilize for underprivileged children. You can use for providing educational facilities, good hospitals for the poor patients. So many things are there to help people with the profit you make. Now we know that the corporate social responsibility concept is there. 2% of the corporate profit has to be utilized for social benefits. So there are some examples of companies I will list, which are good examples we can quote. That is, they are using the profit for betterment of the society. One is Tesla. They are looking at sustainability and renewable energy. Their electric cars and all, their driverless cars, all this they are creating for the sustainability and renewable energy. Tom shoes. Whenever they are selling one shoes, they will give one pair of shoes for the underprivileged children. Unilever, you know that sustainable living plan. All the items, whatever we will get, they are looking at the sustainable living plan for people. Then Microsoft, we know that digital inclusion for everyone and accessibility for everyone. That is the concept they are providing or they are trying to implement. Then IKEA, we know that it's known for the low price items, whatever we are taking, the furniture or anything household item. So their idea is people and planet positive strategy. So these are the good examples. So we have to remember when a company, if they are looking only at profit and if they are not looking at the social aspect, they are not fulfilling the objectives what they are supposed to do. Now, the fourth criticism against profit maximization is quality aspects of benefits. When you are receiving benefits, when a company is receiving benefits, we can divide the state of economy into three. One is depression, second is normal, third is boom. Depression meaning there will be less economic activities. Normal meaning things will go, there will not be any less activities or more activities, things will go on smoothly. Whereas boom meaning there will be lot of economic activities. So here, depressed economy is very difficult for a company to sustain. So this first alternative, 9,000 rupees, they are making. Second alternative is not getting zero. Second one, normal state of economy, both the alternatives are giving 10,000 each. The third one is boom. Boom condition, first alternative is giving only 11,000, whereas alternative B is giving 20,000. So this aspect has to be analyzed in the basis of whatever returns the depression state of economy the company is getting. So based on that, this alternative A is better compared to alternative B. Whereas the total benefits from both the alternatives are same. So if it's more or less, whatever the profits the company can get in a depressed state of economy is better. So this alternative A has to be considered. If you are looking at the profit maximization, both the profits are same. So we can select either alternative A or alternative B. Actually, it's a wrong concept. Okay, if you see the limitations of profit maximization, in conclusion, 4 points we can raise. The risk involved with profit maximization, how you make the profit. Second is the clarity for the term profit. The term profit is not defined properly. Third is time value of money is not considered. And fourth is the state of economy is not considered, whether it's normal, depressed state of economy or boom condition. Now, what should be the appropriate criteria for selecting the best financial objective? So that is, first is it should be precise and exact. What is the term profit? What they are looking for? Whether it's annual profit, quarterly profit, profit before tax, profit after tax. What is the term profit? Second is based on bigger the better principle. That always we have to see that where you are getting maximum profits that we have to consider. Third point is consider both quantity and quality aspects. The state of economy, how they are making profit, what is the profit they are getting. These points are important. Next is recognize the time value of money. So that is very important. Money received, 1 rupee received today is not worth 1 rupee tomorrow. The time value of money should be considered while evaluating the financial management objectives or any appropriate plan or anything they want to introduce into the business. It should be evaluated based on time value of money. Now we can say that as a conclusion, wealth maximization, so we are proposing over profit maximization. The reason is profit maximization can be short-term objective, but we have to look at the long-term objective where sustainability is included, sustainability aspect is included, that ethics is included, what the corporate principles are followed, all that is considered in the wealth maximization. So here it is not only good for the company, it's good for the entire people, the people living in the country, living in the society, people who are associated with the company. For everyone, it will be better. So we can say that if you compare with profit maximization and wealth maximization should be the ultimate objective of the company. So with this, we will conclude this video. Keep watching. Come and give me the feedback and suggestions, and look for notes in the description box. The PPT also I will be sharing. Please suggest the criticism, suggestions, subscribe to the channel, share it with others. Like that we can grow together. Thank you for watching. Happy learning. Thank you.